It's Hannah and Pinocchio. We're here to talk about games. Hello everyone, my name is Hannah, and for the past few months I've been teaching myself to play video games as an adult. I'm bringing you along for the ride in hopes of offering entertainment, validation, and solidarity. I've been doing mostly video game reviews from my perspective as an adult homeschooled ex-cult member. My goal is to promote honest discussion of religious indoctrination and how detrimental that can be to development and education. I called my first series Level 1 Games because I had to carefully craft a list of entry-level games for me to start with. I have bad hand-eye coordination, trajectory mapping, sense of direction, timing, rhythm, and I don't take in or use visual information in the same way as most people. I'm neurodivergent, struggling with not only aphantasia, but also misophonia, anxiety, PTSD, depression, and probable autism. I figured that being kind to myself during this experiment would require a level of realistic understanding, meeting myself where I was. I was right. Games are hard. We know it's easier to learn languages if you start at a young age. I imagine the same is true for most things, but especially games. I think if I'd been allowed to play more often as a child, I would have learned positive lessons about patience and perseverance that have tripped me up as an adult. Learning to have fun late in life requires so much patience and effort, and sometimes it doesn't pay off in very tangible ways. Still, I'm learning a lot about myself and the world around me. I've been able to play and cover several awesome games, made some cool YouTube friends, taught myself basic video editing, inspired my friend to make music for my channel, and have had several therapeutic breakthroughs. I try to play games that have something special to offer to me specifically. I'm trying to learn the basics of button mashing, but I also only want to do so for highly personal reasons. What I mean by that is that I'm not competitive. This isn't about being a good gamer, making content, or keeping up with the times or markets or whatever else. I'm obsessed with art, namely with how we can spark ideas, conversation, and change through it. I'm fascinated by different mediums, how we interact with them and each other, and how they evolve over time. I have a number of strongly held beliefs about how we as a species could be more successful, and feel the only way for me to be part of conveying those to others will be through art. So my collection has become an odd mix of the simplest, easiest games, because again, that's where my brain, muscle memory, puzzle-solving skills are at, along with the hardest, most intricate games released in the last decade. As far as what to expect from the channel moving forward, I'm so excited to not only keep going, but to ramp things up. I have 2 more videos releasing this week, and I'm officially declaring myself ready for Level 2! I'll keep doing game reviews, covering all genres, styles, and types of games. I'm going to talk more about retro gaming and find some way to capture footage for you of things other than my Switch collection. I'm going to experiment with Twitch and Let's Plays and try to capture more of my in-the-moment realizations. Most of all, I'm excited to say that I've worked through some barriers that were preventing me from being more candid, so expect more discussion about my background. We'll be digging into some heavier stuff soon. I have a flexible release schedule in mind for my next 15 or so game reviews, planning to cover a wide variety as I add to my experience. I plan to discuss homeschooling, my time in the Mormon Church, my issues with education, ideas for better college practices, and how to incorporate joy when it feels unfamiliar. I want this to be a safe place that fosters discovery of art, of music, of ideas, and of oneself. I won't keep up with all the latest Nintendo news, but I will be vulnerable and honest as I share my journey with you. I'll talk about other aspects of gaming too. I have a bit of an outsider's opinion that I think will be interesting on a few prominent topics such as emulation, violence in video games, and accessibility. For the rest of this video, it's just a trailer for my upcoming video game content on the channel, a sneak peek at Level 2 games. Be well.
Welcome to the beautiful city of Neo Cascadia. Did you have a nice monorail ride? We at Cubicle would like to congratulate you on